rose, 6 lily, 7 tulip, 8 orchis, and 9 sunflower.
No, Undertaker. You need to find Twa. He's out here somewhere looking for the 9 blue cows. Find him and help him get the cows back.
Is this not the place we should find him?
Yes, Tru. This is Khofekla, the raining field. This is exactly where you can find Twa.
They were all here. That's Daisy's footprints over there and Buttercup's too. But which way were they headed?
Blue Undertaker, before you go and help Twa track down the 9 blue cows, you must follow these 4 instructions. Go to Twa in the Khofekla raining fields. Track the 9 blue cows to where they were herded. Defeat Modimo before he uses the cattle skin as mats for his hat. Return the cattle to Khofekla, the raining fields.
Are you ready, Tatega?
I'm ready. Are you ready, kids? Let's say the Waka chant to get us ready. Waka waka moo moo, waka waka moo moo, waka waka moo.
We are here, Tatega. And look, there's Twa. Is he tasting mud?
Yes, we are, and he is. That is a way to test how fresh the tracks of the cows are.
The wind is blowing southeasterly, and the best place to herd them will be north. So why take them south? There's nothing there. Excuse me? Hello? Hi there.
Let me introduce ourselves. I am Datera, and this is Nu.
We're here to help you. I've heard about you. You guys are everywhere. You helped a lot of people. I'm glad that you're here to help me too.
So, why are the cows blue?
I take care of a lot of cows. This part of the country is known as the cattle country. That is because most of the cattle herding happens here. The blue cows are the rarest and hardest to find in the country because they are the original of all the cows. They have been here guarding the Khofekla raining fields. The responsibility has been passed down in my family to herd the blue cows.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of responsibility, Twa.
It is. This is why I need to get them back from Madimo, the cow thief.
Then let's go and get your 9 blue cows back before anything happens to them.
I agree. Let's go.
Are you ready, kids? Let's say the Waka chant to take us to where Modimo is keeping the cows. Waka waka moo moo, waka waka moo moo, waka waka moo.
That's all the time we have for you today, my Waka friends. My name is Waka Simba. According to my calculations, it's time to say goodbye. Let's say the Waka chant before we say goodbye. In 3, 2, 1. Waka waka moo moo, waka waka moo moo, waka waka moo. Bye, my friends. See you next time. Bye, Waka friends. Bye.
It was April 16th, 2016. An earthquake, registering 7.8 magnitude on the Richter scale, struck the South American nation of Ecuador. Hundreds of people died, thousands remained unaccounted for, and hundreds of thousands more are lacking life's basic necessities, especially those living in the cities of Manta and Pedernales.
No hay agua, no hay luz, no hay víveres para comer.
UNICEF está aquí apoyando en la ciudad de Pedernales en el evento del terremoto que se dio el día domingo en la noche. Ha sido muy impactante ver cómo la ciudad está destruida. Si hablamos en porcentajes, podemos decir que un 90% de la ciudad está destruida.
In these types of humanitarian emergencies, the most helpless always pay the heaviest price. Ecuadorian children are the most needy and the most vulnerable. Many are afraid and unsure of their safety amid the turmoil and chaos in the aftermath of the quake.
Hay mucha afectación en los niños tienen temor de ingresar a sus casas porque sienten que se les va a caer el techo encima, y también hay mucha angustia de pensar y de ver que sus escuelas han sido destruidas totalmente. Aquí hay 15 escuelas y todas están destruidas y les preocupa mucho el no poder regresar a clases.
According to the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, more than 150,000 children have been affected. Now, it's a race against time to protect them from disease and starvation.
No hay carro para viajar, ningún lado. Ya, entonces, los niños, leche no hay ropa para los bebés, se cayeron casi todas las casas aquí.
Desperate to save lives, food rations have been flown in by the World Food Programme, WFP.
The government of Ecuador, together with the Ecuadorian Army and the World Food Programme, we're trying to assist the most vulnerable areas. We're focusing now mainly in shelters and in hospitals, and we expect to reach hundreds of thousands of people. There's still so much to do.
WFP will be assisting the people of Ecuador for months to come. At least until life returns to some semblance of normalcy. This report was produced by Mary Ferreira for the United Nations.
Explanation of symbols on worksheets are as follows. Use coloring crayons to color the picture. Use your finger to follow the track or line or show the correct picture. Use a coloring crayon to draw a line or write a number or sound. Look at the picture and say the number or sound out loud. Use a scissors to cut on the dotted line. Look at the picture. Use these symbols for the lesson of the day, which will be allocated at the top right side of each page. For example, Lesson 1, Prepositions and Directions.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Netsai, and let's welcome my friend. Today's theme is time. Now let's sanitize our hands. Rub, rub, rub your hands back, inside and forth. Now your hands and mine are clean. We have sanitized. Rub, rub, rub your hands back, inside and forth. Now your hands and mine are clean. We have sanitized. Today's lesson is the letter W, coloring, handwriting, and directions. Now let's turn to page 19 of our booklet. And what do we see? We see letter W. W is for water. It is a very important letter in the alphabet. I will tell you why. W sounds as W, W, W. W for water, for watch, for wheels, for walls. Can you imagine yourself without water? No. It would not be healthy for you to stay without drinking water. Can you imagine yourself in a house without a watch? You will be late for school every day. Can you imagine driving a car without wheels? I'm sure that car will not move. Can you imagine being in a house without walls? You will be very cold this winter. So letter W stands for water, watch, wheels, walls, and winter. Think of other words that begin with letter W or sound W. Now let's move and look at the same page at the bottom. It says, write the letter W in the blocks. I'm going to move to the board and demonstrate to you how we are supposed to write letter W. I would call my friends to come over and trace letter W starting from the top with your index finger going down. We go up straight, down again, and up. Thank you very much. Well done. Well done, my friend. I will also show you how we write it. We will start from the top, letter W. From the top, we go down, joining the dots all the way. We go up, and we go down straight. We stop right there. We continue without picking up our pencil until we are done. Let's go back into our booklet and look at letter W. Now the instruction says, write the letter in the blocks. Before you write, I want you to trace with your finger the letter W on the top of the page, starting from the dot. Let's go together. Down, straight down and up, and down and up. We have finished tracing. Now pick up your pencil or your crayons and trace the letter W in the first block. Good. Now copy the letter W in all the blocks. Well done. Once you are done with page 19, let's turn to page 20. On page 20, the instruction says, choose 3 colors, help the fisherman to catch the fish. There are 3 fishermen in the boat, and they have the fishing rods in their hands. The first fisherman has letter A on his chest. A is for Andy, so we shall call the first fisherman Andy. And then we have fisherman B, and we will call fisherman B Bobby. And we will call the next or even the last fisherman with the letter C on his chest, fisherman Casey. Now we would like to help them to catch the fish. Let's start off with Andy. Let's take our crayons. We will always start from the top, where the fishing rod is. Let's go down all the way and connect the dots. Let's go down. Let's see what fisherman Andy is going to catch. Just follow the line and connect the dots. Can you see what Andy is going to catch? What will he catch? Well done. According to what I have seen my friend doing here, you have caught the boot. So fisherman Andy caught the boot instead of a fish. Let's move over to the next fisherman. You need to take a different color for fisherman Bobby with letter B on his chest. And trace from the top, trace all the way down and join the dots and see what Bobby is going to catch. Yes, you will find out what Bobby is going to catch. I would like you to continue with the rest of the activities and finish connecting the dots and find out what Andy has caught, what Bobby has caught, and what Casey has caught. Well done. I believe we have finished page 20. Let's move or turn to page 21. On page 21, it allows us to relax a little bit. All we need to do, it's very simple. It says here, color in the dog and cut it out. So you need to color in the little puppy the way you like. But remember, when we color, we need to decide what direction are we going to color. Are we going to color from top to bottom until the rest of the picture is completed? Or we will color from left to right, which means sideways, until the rest of the picture is completed. You may use different colors, be creative as much as you can, and have a lovely, colorful puppy. Then you can cut it out and paste it onto page 22. So that is one activity that you have to complete today. Let's move on to page 23. On page 23, it says, trace the dotted lines. We need to complete the nice pattern. And I have it on the wall with me, and I will invite my friends to demonstrate to us how we are going to do it. We always start from the left, going to the right. So here is our little line which has been drawn for us. Now you need to complete or to join the dots, connect the dots, and connect the dots until you get to the end. My friend is going to show me how to do it. There we go. Well done. Until she gets to the end of the dotted line. Well done, my friend. Let's get back to our booklet. Let's look at the next picture. The next picture below the pattern shows us a dragon. And on the dragon, it has some spikes on its back. Now we need to trace the dots and join or connect the dots. We will start from the dragon's tail until we reach the dragon's horns. Right, let's do that together and take it slowly and slowly and make sure it's nice and neat. Once you are done, we move over to the next picture just below the dragon. And that is a whale's mouth. A whale has so many teeth, and we need to connect the dots once more. Let's go over to the whale's mouth and connect the dots to complete the whale's teeth. Well done. Now we have another picture, and this is a very special tool, but it is also very, very sharp. Daddies usually use it for cutting wood, cutting down trees, and we call it a hacksaw. So we need to complete the hacksaw's blades. Remember, we start from the left to the right. Let's pick up our pencils and trace the dotted lines connecting the dots. Do not pick up your pencil until you get to the handle of the hacksaw. Well done, boys and girls. I know you have done it very well. Now, we have something interesting on page 24. I want you to look at the arrows that are on the worksheet on page 24. The first arrow shows us the right direction. It's pointing to the right. The second arrow is pointing up. The third arrow is pointing down. And the fourth arrow is pointing to the left. These are the directions I would like you to learn today. Now you need to show the directions with your own hands. I'm going to invite my friends to stand up with me, and let's try this activity as we show the directions. Okay, my friends, which one is your left hand? Your left hand? Good. Well done. And now, which one is your right hand? Yes. Well done, my friends. I want you to point up. Can you point up? Show me the directions and stretch out your hand right up. Yes, well done. Good girl. Now I want you to point down. Yes, she is pointing down. It is very important for us to understand which part or which directions is left and which direction is right and which is up and which is down. Well done, my friend. Let's take our seats. Let's move over to page 25 of our booklet. On page 25, this is a very easy activity that we are going to do. Pick up your pencil or your crayon. Right. It says here, connect the dots. There is a little baby who is stuck right up on the ladder. Wow, some steps are missing. Let's put steps for the baby so that the baby can come down. We will always start connecting the dots from the left to the right. There are little arrows that are shown where you are supposed to begin and where you are supposed to end. Now let's connect the dots until we get to the bottom of the ladder. Well done. I'm sure you have been able to complete this activity. Now we move over to page 26. Page 26 is a very easy activity. I hope you will be able to follow the instructions, which says follow the arrows. We will start from the top, going down, connecting the dots. So let's do that together until we complete and see what we are going to have. The first is a ladder, but it's incomplete. You need to join the dots, starting from the top, going down. And we will have to move on to the next picture, which is a swing. The baby needs to find somewhere to hold. So we will start from the top, going down to where the baby is seated. Join the dots. Once you are done, I am glad we have completed lesson 4 for today. I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson. And now let's sanitize our hands. Rub, rub, rub your hands back, inside and forth. Now your hands and mine are clean. We have sanitized. Rub, rub, rub your hands back, inside and forth. Now your hands and mine are clean. We have sanitized. Now it's time to invite Zoshi. It's time to say goodbye, Zoshi.
Hi everyone, my name is Zoshi. I'm back. And you can always stay active throughout the lockdown. You can play with your friends, but keep your distance. Like me and my friend. Yay! And you can also jog and sing to be active. Until next time, bye!
God said, It's interesting to see if we have a look at John 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In other words, what I see drives me to go out what I say. And I believe this is the goal of our Bible school, to teach me to see. And I dare to say, what you see must change your heart. Because you cannot move out if you don't have a changed heart. By the word of God, everything is created. God wants you to speak the word so that things can be created. Say to your neighbor, created.
My name is Ban Ki-moon. I am Secretary General of the United Nations. I was born in Korea. I was 6 years old when the Korean War started. We had to run from our homes to the mountainside. We could see my village burning. The United Nations saved my family and my country. In my time as a Secretary General, I have been moved by the horrors of humanity, and I have been inspired by his heroes. I have wept at the memorials for victims in Auschwitz, Srebrenica, and Rwanda. I have dealt with tragedies that have gone on for decades, and disasters that destroyed whole societies overnight. I have also mourned too many courageous United Nations staff members who died serving the cause of peace. I believe in having a young mindset. This means standing up to injustice. I hope I will never be too old to ask leaders tough questions. I hope I will always have the energy to speak out for what is right. I think that keeps us young.
You can be tempted to become bitter and cynical. You're tempted. You're not there yet. Maar jy het besluit, man, die ding wat ek aangedoen is, gaan my verbitter, ek gaan my verbitter maak. So you feel to give yourself over to those emotions of becoming cynical and you can also be tempted to take revenge. Paulus sê, you have been grafted, julle is ingeënt in Christus. Wat Christus is, moet julle wees. Wat uit hierdie boom uitkom, ek is die ware wynstok, ek is eintlik die bron waaruit julle lewe. Dit moet in julle vrug wees. Julle moet smaak soos ek smaak, sê die Here. Kan ek 'n amen kry? Ek hou niks meer van julle terug nie. Julle is opgegradeer.
Hi beautiful souls, this is Nikita Winkler and I am here to share easy tools for stretching that you can do just about anywhere. This is a demonstration, so what's most important is that you take the time that your body needs in each position to release its tension. Let's get started. In this session, we will be massaging the feet using a tennis ball or anything alike. You can do this sitting or standing. So first I'm going to place the ball in the center of the foot, and I'm going to press into the ball to feel the foot open up. And then I'm going to start rolling the ball vertically from the inside of the foot to the center and to the outside. And I'm giving enough pressure to feel tension release. Next, I'm going to take the ball to the front of the foot, press into it, feel the ball of the foot open up, and then I'm just going to do horizontal motion, side to side. Last, I'm going to place my toes on the ground and the ball close to the heel of the foot, underneath the heel of the foot. And again, same, horizontally, side to side. And that's about it. If you feel a lot of tension, then just stop there, press into it, and hold it until the tension releases. The benefits of this foot massage is that the body is covered in connective tissue, which starts in the feet. So by releasing tension in your feet, you're actually releasing tension in the rest of the body. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to breathe into your feet, and happy stretching.
Early this morning, woke up holding my head, hearing my heartbeat all night long. Shades of this motel keeping me in bed, reading the news, just trying to stay strong. I need to just get up, take a deep breath, keep it together, 'cause it's a beautiful